There are many characters in One Piece that it would be hard to keep track of what every character contributes to the story. With this many characters, it's guaranteed that some characters fly under the radar. So, in this video, I will cover 3 characters which I think are underrated even if it's by a little bit. Solid intro, 7 out of 10. So, before I cover the characters shown in the thumbnail, I need to define what underrated means in the context of this video. So, basically, underrated means underappreciated for this video. Now, what do I mean with this? This isn't taking the characters for how strong they are or whatever, how likable they are. This is taking characters that contributed a lot to the story of One Piece, but they don't get enough credit for what they did. Before I forget, there's a special message that I'll put at the end of the video to not waste your time. So stick around if you'd like to hear what the special message is at the end. Now with this out of the way, let's jump into the video. Okay, so the first character that I think is underrated is Kozuki Odin. Now you may be wondering, nobody thinks he's underrated, but trust me, maybe. He doesn't get enough credit for what he did, or at least I think so. So I'm currently caught up with the One Piece anime and manga, so I probably have a pretty good idea of what I'm talking about. Hopefully. So while I was watching the Wano arc, I loved the Odin flashback. So I still stand by this opinion, but I think that these are probably the best 16 consecutive episodes in One Piece. Not saying that these are the 16 best episodes, but like the best set of 16 episodes straight. I hope that makes sense. Now, if you don't agree with me on the previous take, that's completely fine, because probably nobody will. But one thing you can't deny is that these episodes do a really good job of making Odin a good, likable character. I feel like people don't appreciate enough the things that Odin did, like dancing like a fool for 5 years in order to quote unquote save Wano. And he also changed the lives of the Akazaya samurai because I believe a couple of them were like bandits or whatever, and then they turned into like honorable men. These are just a few things that Odin did, but overall I think he's a great character and I don't really see many people showing some love. Now, next up on the list, I've got Pedro. I feel like people don't give Pedro the credit he deserves for all he's done in the story, even if he was in it for a short amount of time. So, to start off, Pedro took care of Baron Tomago, so the crew had less people to worry about, of course. But another important thing is that Pedro had offered himself to be the bait so Brook could get the road poneglyph. Pedro also acted as a guide to help the Straw Hats find their way around Whole Cake Island and avoid detection, or at least for a while. We know that eventually Pedro sacrifices himself so the Straw Hats escape, and this helps them reach Wano. However, this sacrifice serves as character development for Carrot and influences her in the rest of Whole Cake and the Wano arc. And another thing that Pedro contributes is he was the mentor to Carrot, so all her fighting abilities and everything, we gotta give Pedro the credit for that. Overall, Pedro is a GOAT, and without him, the Straw Hats would have been screwed. Okay, so the last character I think is severely underrated has got to be Jinbei. Like, I don't know what it is with the Jinbei hate or whatever, but this has got to be a joke. Maybe it's because he's a fishman and we are celestial dragons or something, but this level of hate is insane. So, here are some things that I think Jinbei did that are very important. So, he got Luffy out of the traumatic state he was in and made him realize he still got his crew, so thanks to him, we still have One Piece. He was of great help in Impel Down and Marineford with everything he did, and in Fishman Island he donated blood to Luffy and allowed us to have more One Piece again. He does the cool thing in Whole Cake of leaving Big Mom's crew and saying, "I'm not scared of you, little bro," but this moment is probably what he gets the most credit for, so it doesn't really count for this. And then Jinbei also Tokyo drifts the Sunny to allow the Straw Hats to escape Whole Cake Island, and he takes down one of the Toby Roppo and Wano. There are obviously more things he's done, and even in the current manga, he's being of great help. This is it from me covering underrated One Piece characters. I know it was a short video, but I had to get something out really quick. I'm a little sick right now, so my voice changes a lot during the video because I'm a little sick. So if you want me to make this a series, comment down some characters that I could add into the next part. And if y'all would like to see more of this, I don't know, maybe more One Piece, maybe more of this like specific series, tell me about it in the comments. I'd also like to hear what you guys think of the characters I chose or of characters you think are underrated. Okay, so time for the special message. If you'd like to stick around, you can, or if you're here for only One Piece, feel free to click off this video. So to start off, I'm really thankful for all the support you guys showed in the last video. I went from like 15 subscribers to over 135 with the last video alone. So with how quick my channel grew, I didn't even get a chance to do like a 50 subscriber special, much less a 100 subscriber special. So these are here sort of in the form of this special message, or I'll probably do some actually when I get a little better and my voice gets better. I really owe you guys a lot, so I'll do my best to provide enjoyable videos since they aren't really high quality, but a few things I want to say before I end this message. So, one, I decided to change the profile picture to this one since I thought it suited me more. 2. I tried my best to answer to every comment on and reply last video. However, the YouTube notifications aren't the best, so I may miss like 25% of the comments you guys put up. So if this happened, my apologies. I'll try my best to continue doing this in every video going on. And 3. I'm thinking about implementing this little format at the end of my videos in which I show titles and thumbnails of ideas I have, and you guys can tell me what you'd like to see. This is all I can think about for now. Oh no, never mind. I remembered. So I'm thinking about probably adding like gameplay in like dead areas of my videos. However, I don't know what games to put. So if you can like suggest some games in the comments or whatever, I'll do the best I can. So yeah, and maybe when I hit another little milestone, I can do another little special message or actually a proper video to celebrate this. And this is actually the end for the video, like completely. No other like message, no nothing. So make sure to be smart, and I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless.